adding CO2 from a location stock that is stored on site, when you're in a work order, when you're adding CO2, you need to bill out the CO2 that you add to the site every work order that you complete. When you're in your work order, obviously your work order is going to be started. This is a test one. You're going to slide over to the details section. You're going to add the CO2 part number. You can hit plus, add new. Best lookup if you don't remember the number is R744. Or if you remember the part number, it's 10420. This other R744 is the small cylinders that we store at the shop and is used for Carnot systems typically. This is not your small liquid CO2, the small beverage CO2 that's used for blowing out drains, etc. So you'll select the 10420, which is the large cylinder. This gets added by the cylinder, not by the kg or pound. So every cylinder you add, you choose one of these. You add the part. As you can see, by default, it chooses the warehouse of your truck. So this is truck number 291, which is my default truck. What you're going to do here, you're going to change this to 00R. You can scroll down and get it. And 00R, right in the middle here, is the refrigerant warehouse. So it's basically a pro forma warehouse ID for refrigerant stored off-site. So you choose that warehouse, and then the location will be your store. So you can drop down and you can search for your store. All the stores we have CO2 stored on site, the location is there. If you get to know them, if you know the Longo store number L28, you'll get it. The Costco store numbers, even down to the bottom, Walmart's are in their W and TNT, what have you. Longo's warehouse is a little bit of an anomaly as it doesn't have a store number, but you choose the warehouse that you're working on or the store you're working on. This work order is for Longo's 9, Walker's Line. This number here at the end, if you just need, is the actual Praxair location account number for this location when we're ordering. So we're going to choose that location. So now you have the quantity. If I use 10 cylinders, 10. Oops. So I use 10 and I save this or I update this. And what that does, that will pull the CO2 cylinders from that location when they're in here. And when I complete the work order, it will take the refrigerant from the specific location. So anytime you add CO2 from the stock that's on site, choose the warehouse and the location, change it from the defaults as we're logging them on site. Because obviously the CO2 is not in your truck, or it's not in Burlington 000 warehouse, so they're set up under these locations. Thanks.